A major victory for now for East County residents who have been fighting against a controversial proposal in their community. Today, the county's planning commission voted down a plan to transform a 200-acre golf course into a sand mine. CBS 8's Richard Allen is here now with a passionate pleas from the community opposed to the project. And Richard, why their years-long fight may still not be over just yet.
Well, that's right. And this goes back to 2018. So it's been quite a while, Marcella. Now, after hours of public comment today, primarily against this proposed sand mine, the Planning Commission voted 3-3, a split vote that means the project cannot move forward. But the developer has said that they will appeal today's decision, meaning that it will now move on to the County Board of Supervisors for the final say.
Human life is far more important than sand.
Speaker after speaker blasted the idea of a plan to mine nearly 5 million cubic yards of sand over the span of a decade on 214 acres on this site of the Cottonwood Golf Course in the unincorporated Valle de Oro area near Jamul.
If this sand mine goes in, everything that they're telling you, don't you believe it, it is going to go from a little slice of heaven to a hellhole.
Critics highlighted the noise, potential health effects, the impact on emergency vehicle routes with the added traffic, and the impact on the environment.
When their attorney is up here saying it comes at no cost, it comes at the cost of my life, my mom's life, every face in here. It costs our community. That's a cost that you can't put a price on. That's blood money.
But the developer and a few supporters countered this mine would provide much-needed supplies for housing and infrastructure locally, rather than trucking sand in from outside the area.
A lot of people want roads repaired and potholes filled, but they don't really understand where that material has to come from. This project would reduce costs for local construction and reduce the number of trucks on the road that are making long trips.
The developer plans to appeal the commission's decision, meaning it will then be up to the County Board of Supervisors to decide. Supervisor Joel Anderson's district includes the site of this proposed project. Citing legal reasons, his office said the supervisor is prohibited from prejudging or taking a position on any land use project in advance of the board hearing it in open session. Adding, Supervisor Anderson is committed to listening to all of his constituents' thoughts and concerns on this project.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
And while the current supervisor could not comment, former county supervisor Diane Jacob was not holding back.
Decades of experience, I have never, ever seen such a devastating project right in the middle of a residential community that would have such adverse impacts on the people, on the children.
And the developer now has 10 days to formally appeal, and they have indicated they will do so, meaning this ongoing fight will end up in front of the County Board of Supervisors, most likely sometime this fall.
So it'll be those county supervisors who will ultimately decide on the final decision after this
Absolutely.
battle has been played out for the past 8
That's
years.
right.
Do we have any indication on where they stand tonight on the issue?
Well, I reached out to each of them, and we heard from Joel Anderson's office. He says he can't take a stance ahead of hearing it in open session. I didn't hear back from the other supervisors. Incoming Supervisor Paloma Aguirre did write back saying that she could not comment on this. It's interesting, though, that when Supervisor Monica Montgomery Stepp was running for office, she indicated that she would vote against this project.
Okay.
That was on the campaign trail.
So that was part of her campaign.
That's right. She did say that. So now that she's actually on the dais, as they say, we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I'm sure they want to keep an open mind here from both sides, and then we'll hopefully have a final end of this long.
Sometime this fall. Yeah, it's going to be 8 years this November.
Chapter,
This
final
November.
chapter.
8 years this November.
Thanks so much, Richard.
Thank you.